Hey there, everybody. Johnny Payne Sports here, and for better or worse, 2020 season is in the books. Whatever you want to call it. It sure wasn't boring. It was a season where the Giants started 1-7, and you know how it is. Fans were calling for the team to be torn down once again, only halfway through the second year of a rebuild. Fans calling for the general manager to be fired, for Daniel Jones to be cut or traded, only to go 5-3 the second half of the season, and the Giants to almost make the playoffs. Craziness. Everything was craziness. Crazy COVID season, no OTAs, no preseason, all new coaching staff, the youngest team in the NFL, pretty much from everything I'm seeing. Most betting websites and networks like ESPN had the Giants winning 2 games this season. Networks poked and prodded Coach Joe Judge for almost everything, for making the players and coaches run laps, for kicking tennis balls to the players' hands. But what you didn't hear any analyst or talking heads in the media saying was how the team was fighting their asses off early in the season against all odds, and the losses were building up. It would have been real easy for the team to mail it in at 1-7. Especially after Saquon, he's out for the season after 1 game, and after, 3 plays in the second game in Chicago. 3 rookie offensive linemen for most of the season. Injuries building up week after week. Basically, every rookie from the 2020 draft was forced to play, ready or not, good or bad. And, they kept fighting, and surprisingly, they competed with teams that, at least, I don't think anyone really thought possible, especially not me, but just, a play here, there. And, Giants could have won 9-10 games this year, easy. I see people want to laugh at some of us Giant fans that are saying it was a good season for the Giants. I don't give a fuck. Let them laugh. 6-10, it don't sound great. But think of all the shit I just ran through. So many young players getting playing time that just most young players don't. And that will pay dividends in the coming seasons. All year long. Someone went down, the next man was up. And the defense stayed steady and reliable for this team all season. The offense had their struggles, but no other team faced as many good defenses as the Giants this season. So I've been actually seeing that a little bit on social media. I just think I saw it on ESPN. The O-lines had, horrible performances here and there throughout the season, but then there's games where they're straight dominated. You don't see that very often from a line. 4 different O-linemen this season from last. And again, 3 rookies. So, I think there's something there, and there's something the team can build on. And then the controversial conversation we've all been having and arguing about this, this year. And Daniel Jones, the quarterback struggled. I'm not going to dance around it. Plenty goes into that, but even with all the challenges, it was disappointing. It was a disappointing season. I don't think we saw the leap that we wanted. But, there was some good to me, too. We saw the fumbles and interceptions go way down. Still too many, but that's even with the disaster plays from Ingram. Sheesh, don't get me going on that. But I think when the Giants went on that 4-game win streak, I saw that Jones can win games, even in, like a poor situation where things aren't perfect, and they weren't perfect. It was, the running game was decent in that stretch, so that was good. I'll leave out the daily Garrett rant. I don't know if anybody who watches my channel constantly probably agree with that, but I think I saw enough to give Jones 1 more season. Just get a better offense, get him a few more pieces next year. Listen, I'm not sold on DJ, but I think we owe him 1 more year. And another thing, I think we saw that the Giants have something that they've lacked for a long time in this team, and that's leadership. The culture change that Joe Judge brought in was noticeable to me, and players like Logan Ryan and Blake Martinez have given us stability in the leadership that, player-wise, we haven't had in at least, half a decade or more. We had so many players that struggled early, but they put in the work and got it going in the right direction, towards the middle end of the year. Players like Isaac Yiadom, Julian Love, Andrew Thomas, Nick Gates, and even Daniel Jones outside of, the few weeks where he was hurt. So I've been saying that I think there's a good foundation of young players on this team, and, we're going to add a lot more to that this offseason. So I started watching a lot of tape of, positions that I think the Giants will be looking to draft early, and I'll have my pre-free agent mock draft here in a week or so, and after free agency I'll have like my file. I think I'll do like a final mock draft right before the draft, and I think I'll focus on a few positions, college players, and take some deep dives and break down some players. I think this will be the off season for the offense, and there's a ton of directions the Giants can go. I look forward to watching all with you guys, and again, thank you guys for everything. My channel isn't blown up or anything, but I have grown a good little bit throughout this season, and I hope to keep growing through this off season. So thank you guys for everything. Really, I do this for fun. It's just fun to me coming here and bullshit about football. Anyways, everybody be careful out there, crazy times, the COVID, stay safe, like and subscribe. If you've made it this far in the video, what's gonna hurt? Why not? And that's it for me. Peace.